Leo, and welcome to your October 2021 reading. I'm really excited to help you look into the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Leo collective. This is a general reading and will not resonate with every person. So remember, these energies can be reversed, so assign the roles as you please. If it doesn't resonate with you, to stick around because we're going to be talking about what essential oils will be best for you this month. We're going to be releasing some trapped emotions in a meditation. And then we're also going to be talking about what crystal you can use as well. These messages are timeless, so if you're brought to this reading and these messages, it doesn't matter when you were, it has something in it for you. During this reading, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. If you're wanting to know about the Mercury retrograde reading that I just did, it is at the top of the screen in a link, and you can click that. It'll take you right to that reading. And I always have suggested videos at the end as well. At the end of this video, I will release the trapped emotions of nervousness in your stomach and guilt in your liver. I am doing personal readings, so go ahead and check out the link in the description box down below. If you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. So Leo, for the Mercury retrograde, so we have Mercury retrograde in Libra that we're in right now, and you're probably feeling the effects already. I want to thank you so much for waiting for this video, because I am going through Mercury retrograde as well, and I have my own issues that I'm having to face and deal with in my own karmic situations. So I appreciate you giving me a moment to get this video out for you. So for you, for Mercury retrograde, we also have the sun is in Libra, and later on in the month of October, it's going to transition into Scorpio, which will make a difference as well. We have Mars in Libra. And so for you, the main theme that's going to be happening for you is the third house is going to be illuminated. So all third house matters. And that has to do with communication, ideas, learning something new, speaking arrangements, selling things. And then it's also about you becoming more focused and creating a game plan with something that you're wanting. There could be some short distance travel or weekend travel in the mix for you as well. But I would wait until after the 13th to do any traveling because of the Mercury retrograde. So if you can help it, that would be the best thing to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the energy of the tarot to see what's going on this month for you as well. We're going to do a 5-card spread. And I want to thank the people who've already subscribed to my channel and supported me to 2,000. If you're new here, I want to thank you for coming and checking out my channel. I also want to thank the people who've donated, who've clicked on any of the links in the description box and bought things, people who've gotten personal readings from me, people who've watched ads that are associated on these videos and watched the videos multiple times, and also commented, liked, and shared my videos. Those are super helpful too. I'm going for a goal of 3,000 subscribers. So if you've not yet subscribed and would like to support this channel, then I would appreciate if you did so now. And you can hit that notification bell as well when you're there doing that. Okay, so Leo, let's find out what's going on for you energetically for the month. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have the third house matters, which it's your potential to learn something new, and that's really important. And then this card says that it's actually something to do with your local neighborhood. So okay, all right. So energetically, the overall energy feel for this reading is going to be something that has given you anxiety about this equal give and take relation in your relationships. So the way you see the world about equal give and take. So I feel like, Leo, there might be some of you guys out there who just give, and you end up getting with people who are takers, and that could be in all kinds of relationships, not just your love relationship, but even like in your work and your career. It's like you just give all the time, and that can create a lot of problems. And I have a feeling like this month, you're going to have some things that bring up some anxious feelings for you. That's probably why you got the essential oil that I'll tell you about in a second. But some things that are going to bring that, it's going to ruffle your feathers. In that ruffling of your feathers, you're going to see some experiences in your life that have to do with this equal give and take. If you did not know this information, then you would probably be like thinking your whole world is just like going crazy. But now that I've told you this and you have this focus and this way of looking at it, you can say, what is it that I need to learn from this situation? You can look at it more in an observatory way, like you're going to observe it and be kind of like outside of your body for a second as you see your life playing out. And you can taking this step backwards is going to give you the ability to have a different perception than maybe you've had before in the past. So this is going to be circling around that communication that we're talking about with that third house. It could be some new ideas that you're going to be getting, things that you're learning. And maybe even when you're selling something, it could be something that has to do with, maybe somebody's going to try to talk you down too much, and then you're going to be able to recognize that and say, hey, wait a minute, no, this is what I really want to sell this for. It would be equal give and take if I sold it for what I want it and not just give in to this person that wants me to sell it for less. All right, so let's take a look at the energy that you are in during the retrograde. So you are in the energy of this divine communication. What does that mean? It means it's divinely guided. It means there's going to be some communication that comes in that is destined. Whether you're making the first move or someone else is making the first move to you, there is some destined communication that's supposed to happen to help you advance further. So you're going to be in the energy of wanting to communicate, wanting to express yourself. It's also the energy of change and movement. This is a card of movement and quick decisions. So that is basically the energy that you are feeling like. Now let's see what the next step is for you during this month of October. The next step is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about not seeing the things that are right in front of you the way that they are really playing out. It could be somebody who is apathetic about their lives and not really connected in with what's going on because they're contemplating about something else. They're thinking about just something else. The Four of Cups is also when God is giving you a gift that sometimes we're not seeing it as a gift, and that can happen a lot during Mercury retrograde because the energy is so strong for bringing up issues and bringing up karma and making you look at things that sometimes it's like, I just getting this feeling like maybe you didn't recognize a gift that was in your life that was sent from God. You didn't recognize that it was a gift until maybe it was too late or until that thing was gone, and now you're starting to see it as what it was or what it is. And that's going to make you kind of look at things in a whole lot differently. And maybe it has something to do with this equal give and take. Maybe you're in a relationship or you have relationships where there's no equal give and take. It's very, very imbalanced. And there's some sort of thing that you're realizing that I wonder if I would have done it this other way, or if I would have tried it with that person or something like that, that you're kind of wondering, like, you see it now, like the gift that it was. And I guess there's just like this what if kind of feeling around it. Like, what if this would have happened? What if I would have done it differently? So let's see where we're going after that. The obstacle in your way is that this communication has not happened. That this good news that you were looking for, maybe you're still waiting for some good news. Maybe you're still waiting for some news. You're waiting to enjoy your life. So there's this feeling of a stagnation. That's Mercury retrograde. That's the feeling of not moving forward really fast. Now you have a card of movement and change, but it could be like in your mind instead of like the physical movement or the reality that you want to see moving around you. Maybe that hasn't totally come in contact yet. Maybe you're waiting for the intuition or the inspiration to do something, to move forward. And so that might be the struggle. And so you have this feeling of movement. And we have Mars and Libra. Yeah. I can see that. So you have this desire to move forward, but you're waiting on an intuition or an inspiration. Okay. What is helping you? Oh, this is actually a good thing. What's helping you is Mercury retrograde is going to throw you into a tower. And that tower moment of your belief systems going away. And look, I just had a tower moment like 5 minutes ago. So like right before this video. So tower moments, they're not going to kill you, but they do help you see the perspective. It's interesting. The tower moment, It's almost like right before you're gonna go like cliff jumping or something. That moment right before you jump off the cliff to hit, go into the water. It's like that moment right before that intense feeling. And then the relief happens when you finally go and feel the joy and excitement, and then you finally hit the water. That's the analogy that they're giving me for this tower moment. It's like something's building, or the energy is building, and the relief is when it finally happens. So we're waiting for this tower moment to happen. It's going to give you a lot of strength to see things in a new way. It's going to start that new beginning for you. I feel like if you do not get that divine communication or communicate in the beginning of the month, the energy is going to lighten up a whole lot more once we get out of this Mercury retrograde. So the first 13 days of the month are super strong. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. You're going to have a tower moment. Most people are. Yours is showing up in the actual cards, though. All right, so what is the outcome? The outcome is that tower moment's going to throw you into the Hermit, which is a new way of looking at things. You're going to see it in a totally different way. And that's good. It's always a good thing, because it's about this soul searching. It's really about this soul searching experience, that introspection and that inner guidance. That's what it's really about. And I feel like that tower is going to bring this sudden change, may even create some chaos, but the chaos isn't always bad. It's going to be for the awakening, so that you can see your introspection. You can see how important it was for this experience in your soul level. Well, that is really beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull a crystal. Well, before I do that, let's talk about the essential oils that came up for you. You had two, and the first one is calmer, and the first one is console. So as you're going through this tower moment and you're wanting to communicate so badly, but you're waiting for this inspiration, and then you get thrown into a tower moment and it's creating this soul searching experience for you. Some of the things that this console oil is such a great oil. It is to help you if you're feeling traumatized or anxious and restless and unsettled. If you have some emotional pain, or you're just burdened by something, or even some grieving. And it can really help you to be comforted and restful and feel very serene, a sense of serene, like a serene feeling. It's really great if you feel like there's a storm raging in your heart and in your mind. That's what I was feeling like. It's raging, the storm is raging, and then all of a sudden, bam, you cry, you have some sort of emotional release, and then it's like clarity comes, and it's like, wow, there it is. There's the clarity. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what I've been looking for. So that is a really good oil for you can use. It'll be in the description box down below. If you end up getting oils with me, I will send you an email that will assign you to someone on my team that will make sure that you are taken care of. They will send you out some continuing education and some free gifts and things like that. So it's really awesome. I'll have that in the description box with a membership as well. The next oil that came up for you, which comes up quite a bit and has been coming up quite a bit lately for people, is called Neroli. And Neroli is a great oil for shared partnership or shared purpose and partnership. Neroli is really great for calming a troubled heart and a relationship conflict. So if it ends up being something about the changing dynamics of a long-term relationship, or something about your ongoing partnership, like if you're feeling bitter or frustrated or unsympathetic, or you've just created emotional distance from people that you've once loved, it can help you to feel more patient and empathetic and kind and tolerant and calm. We need a sense of calmness during this month. Some of you guys may need to exercise and get that calm out as well. Like there's got to be some ways that you can access that. We have the trapped emotions for you as nervousness, which came up in the cards of that anxious feelings. And then we also have some guilt. And I think that Console and Neroli can both help with those. Let's see what crystal would be really good for you this month. Sorry if I sound kind of down, but you know, I went through my tower moments too. So I got to work through things just like everybody else. And that's why these Mercury retrograde readings can sometimes be so difficult to fit in, because I'm going through my own mess of planetary retrograde energy. All right, let's find out. And I know I've had people texting me and asking me when I'm going to do the next readings, and I get it. I'm here with you. I'm feeling it too. Well, you got a beautiful crystal. It is citrine. Citrine is one of my favorite crystals, and it's about bringing in the light. It is the crystal of abundance. It'll be in the link in the description box down below. You can find it that way. You don't have to write it down here. It'll be there. It's about... So citrine is kind of like a spiritual vitamin D. It's pretty awesome. It's like letting the sunshine pour into your life. And it's about making the choice to make happiness be in your life every day. Because you're in charge of whether you're in charge of whether or not you feel good or you feel bad. And so it's about making a conscious effort to stay in the light. A good affirmation would be, I let the light back in, and today watch the sunrise or the sunset. That's beautiful. All right, go ahead and sit back and let's start breathing and relaxing ourselves. Go ahead and listen to the music and breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. And go ahead and keep breathing while I ask Archangel Michael to join us. Archangel Michael, I ask you for your assistance, please, and I ask for the assistance of the angels and spirit guides and lovers in spirit. Be with us here today for the Leo Collective's releasing of the trapped emotions. All right, Leo, what we're going to do is we're going to start focusing in on that nervousness. Try to see if you can grab all the nervousness that you're feeling inside of your body, all those anxious feelings, all those sleepless nights, those things. See if you can grab onto that and see if we can release that out. So breathe in. Imagine that you're grabbing all of it, and breathe out. And breathe in one more time. And breathe out. Archangel Michael, I ask that you take that nervousness that has been hiding in the stomach of the Leo Collective and you transmute that into light energy. The next one that we're going to do is guilt. So I want you to focus in on the guilt that you may feel. See what's coming up in your mind that your angels and your guides and your lovers in spirit may be sharing messages with you in your body, in your mind. And see if you can grab onto that, because it's been hiding in your liver. So we want to make sure that we get rid of that today. So breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Archangel Michael, I ask that you transmute the guilt that Leo has been holding on to in their liver and transmute that into light energy so that Leo no longer has to feel that guilt as they move along their life experience anymore. All right, Leo, that was beautiful. Let me just thank your angels and guides really quickly, and Archangel Michael. So thank you, Archangel Michael, and your angels and guides and your loved ones in spirit for being with us here today as we release these trapped emotions. And Leo will promise that they will come back as many times as they need to during the month of October as things come up for them. They start to feel nervous, if they start to feel guilt, and we can release as much as we can, as many times as possible. All right, Leo, thank you so much for coming to this reading. If you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. And on the screen, you will see the full reading of the Mercury retrograde that I did for all signs, and you are in there. Every single sign is in there. And also your playlist for things that you can click on. All right, guys, I will see you at the next reading, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.